Oh, hey, how's it going? If you happen to be one of the few people watching this on my very small, quaint, I like to call it, YouTube channel, then this fortune is for you. Actually, I think calling it a reading would be more accurate. Anyway, this is going to be for the previous week and the upcoming week. So from today to Saturday, January 10 to 16. So it's still good if you watch this in the middle of the week. This is episode 2. Hopefully we're going to be keeping this up for a long time to come. I had a good week. I don't know about you. I feel like I had a good week. Got a lot done. Looking forward to the next. So yeah, let's get to it because this counts for me as well. And we have the Two of Wands. Alright, now what this card is telling me is that this past week has been a good experiment for you. You've been chasing after your dream. You know what it's going to take. You know what you need to keep up. Now the question is, do you want to keep it up? Is this the road you want to take? Because soon, it's no longer going to be a matter of fate. You're going to have to work towards this goal. You're going to have to fight against the current a bit. And what you've been doing the past week, I think, will be magnified, or you're just going to have to keep it up for an extended period. But basically, you're going to have to make that decision soon. Is this something you want to keep up, something you want to keep striving for, or do you want to settle for something more realistic, something more grounded? So reflect on the past week. This is what you're in for. You up for it? So that card represented your past week, and this one is going to be advising or letting us know about your present. The Knight of Hazards, or Pentacles, depending on what deck you're using. What this card tells me is that you're a very capable person. You're definitely capable of accomplishing your goals, the ones that you've set out for yourself. Well, of course, what other goals would you have? You're going to be doing someone else's goals. Point is, this card is good, but it also says that you can reach success, but ultimately you have to maintain this present state of mind. Are you capable of being, this go-getter, this motivated person you've been recently? Because you're going to need to keep that up for a little while. Like, the road you've picked is not the easiest, it's not the most traveled, but nonetheless, you can get there if you just, keep your head on straight, keep your eyes on the prize, and just remember that anything worth doing is probably not easy. Is that the saying? Well, it's the saying this time. Just be cautious, but you are in the right frame of mind for what you want to achieve. And now, of course, the card representing the future. That's what we're doing, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, but we're doing a very basic reading, past, present, and future. And yeah, now we're on the third. Nine of Wands. Okay, now what this card tells me, and it also has to do with the previous cards, what this reading is essentially telling me is that you've had it easy the last week. Not to say you won't get to where you need to be, but this is also more or less a heads up, a bit of a warning that you're going to be challenged a bit more in the next week than you were in the previous week. What do I mean by that? You're going to be distracted. You're going to want to hang out. You're going to want to do unproductive things. There are going to be forces at work wanting to distract you, and you're going to be put to the test. So you can still get there, but just heads up, next week, it's not going to be like it's been, okay? It's going to be a bit trickier. So you want to do this? Go for it. Hey, I'm all for it. Just know that the Twinkie's on the table. I just saw this movie, Click, Adam Sandler. It's kind of an old reference, but yeah. Doesn't necessarily mean go for the other cake. What was it? Not important. Just remember to keep on track, keep up the good work, and you know what? You'll get there. You'll get there sooner or later. But you've been doing good, man. You've been doing good. Or woman. Or whoever. All right. Thanks for stopping by again. If you were here last week, this is your first time. Thanks for stopping by as well. Those are really the only two groups it could be right now. Those who've been here before and those who are here for the first time. But you know what? I love you both. Remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me.